Christopher Bell accidentally leaks that Chase Briscoe is going to be the driver of the 19 car, and an industry insider knows where Noah Gragson's going, allegedly. So let's get into it. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. All right, let's jump right into it because Christopher Bell leaked that Chase Briscoe is going to be his new teammate.
You know, I don't think that there really is a leadership role in that aspect. You know, and whenever Chase comes into the car, whenever I already know that.
So you saw that right there. He came right out and said it, that Chase Briscoe is going to be who replaces Martin Truex Jr. over there in the 19. Will they change it to the 18? That still is up for debate. But we do know that Chase is going to be over there, and he just said Chase, which led to a couple of funny tweets about it being Chase Elliott. This one here from Kyle Larson. Man, totally blindsided by this news. Wishing Chase Elliott the best on his new adventure at Joe Gibbs Racing. Have enjoyed you as a teammate. Good luck. So pretty good natured joke right there. Obviously Chase Elliott staying in the 9 car, but Chase Briscoe going to the 19. How does he feel about the news being leaked early? Bob Parker said this.
It changed a lot of things. I think in the silly season, you know, I need to call probably Rick now just now the 9's opened up and changed a lot of things. That's a domino that nobody really saw coming. So yeah, I just kind of laughed at it. I thought it was pretty good. Typical Christopher. So yeah, it was pretty funny.
Are you angry that he's apparently spoiled your news?
I mean, I felt like kind of everybody kind of knows what's going on, right? So I don't know. I think the official announcement, whenever that is, hopefully we can have something official soon. But yeah, I wasn't really mad at it. It was kind of funny, I thought.
So you see right there, he's not really mad about it. He's actually seems like he's very hopeful to just go ahead and get the real press conference over with so they can officially announce that he's going over there to the 19. But with Chase Briscoe at the 19, it takes Joe Gibbs Racing from being one of the older teams in the Cup Series with multiple drivers that are, you know, close to their 40s or in their 40s. You know, Kyle Busch was in his late 30s when he was at Joe Gibbs Racing. Martin Truex was in his 40s. And Denny Hamlin is 43 years of age. So the youngest driver at the time was 26 to 28 years old, depending on the year. And that was Christopher Bell, who is now 29 years old, along with Chase Briscoe, who's 29 years old. Tyler Gibbs, 21 years old. And Denny Hamlin at 43 years of age for the rest of this season. He'll be 44 next year, is the oldest driver there. But they have significantly gotten younger. And the next driver that comes in, I would assume, is also going to be a relatively young driver as well. Because, as I've said on previous videos, they're trying to keep up with the Hendricks of the world, and the Hendricks of the world all have young talent over there, including Penske. So, I mean, Penske's oldest driver is Joey Logano. He's only in his 30s, so they've got to get younger, and that's what they're doing right now. They're getting younger. The next driver that goes over there will also be a young kid. Now on to J. Cal Designs. Normally doesn't jump into the silly season deal, but he is a graphic designer, works with Cup Series teams. He says, silly season 2025, AD will retire and is get set to take the reins from Richard Childress at RCR. Noah Gragson takes over the 3. I have some inside info on this one. I'll bet my house on this happening. Then he made a second post today where instead of a 3 car, he makes a 29 tracker car for Noah Gragson over there. And under that, in the comments, he said, AD is retiring and taking the reins at RCR. Wait, is that legit? That's the word around the industry. But if you read through the comments, that is not the only news he dropped. He actually deleted a few of these comments as well. So maybe he's having some second thoughts on saying this, but it's out there now. So here was the other bombshell that he dropped in there. Gragson to the HAAS factory car, Cole Custer for sure. And then he responded by saying, I don't know, that's just what ex-SHR employees told me. So a lot to break down there. Obviously, this is just a rumor. This is what he's hearing in the garage. This is what he's hearing in the industry. But that is a huge, huge announcement because as recently as last year, Austin Dillon said he planned on doing this, you know, for many years to come, even though he was in the midst of having a terrible season last year. Hasn't really gotten any better this season, although he did just recently get a nice finish over there. So maybe things are turning around for him. But from all indications, last season and previously, he planned on doing this for a long time. So this would seem to fly in the face of him saying that. But J-Cal Designs seems really, Justin Calvin's his real name, seems really like dead set that this is going to happen. And then on top of that, he threw out the Cole Custer information that Cole Custer is going to be taking over the Cup Series ride over there for HAAS factory team is what it's going to be called now. So that is another crazy bombshell. That moves around a lot of things because apparently they're still keeping the Xfinity team. So who is going to be the other driver over there in the Xfinity series full time if that happens? Now I want to emphasize these are all rumors. This is gossip in the garage. Gossip in the garage can sometimes be true, can sometimes be false. So with me saying that, why would I, basically come out and report this? Well, I'm reporting it because I want other reporters to ask questions about it face to face to these guys. Ask Austin Dillon, are you retiring at the end of the year? Ask Cole Custer, are you going to be the driver of the Zero car over there or whatever the car will be for HAAS factory team? Case in point, why Almirola isn't at JGR anymore from Dominic, and Couch Racer, whoever was running the account that day, said he gone. Basically making a reference that even though Eric Almirola was signed to race several races with Joe Gibbs Racing, he has now been let go, fired, or whatever, however you want to take or make of that. But then Toby Christie followed up with this. I've seen a lot of speculation about Eric Almirola on social media and have had several ask me for more info. I've confirmed with Joe Gibbs Racing that Almirola is very much still a JGR driver and is set to be in the car for the NASCAR Xfinity race at Indianapolis. So there you go. That is why I put these things out there. So maybe a reporter will pick up on this and go ask Austin Dillon if, he is going to be retiring next season and putting Noah Gragson in the car, or, go out there and ask Cole Custer if he is, in fact, going to be the next driver for the HAAS factory team. So there you go. That's all I got for you. And as I was recording, we got an update.
So I asked your dad if you were a candidate for that Cup car, and he told me to ask you. So, do you feel?
Great.
Yeah. So he put the onus on you on this. So, I mean, do you feel like you're a candidate for that Cup car? Would you like to run that Cup car, or some people prefer not to run for family?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to. I mean, at the end of the day, it's always, that's what my career's been, I guess, is, it's always tied, that relationship. But at the end of the day, I think, what Gene Haas has done in this sport, and, it would be a dream come true to get to run that Cup car, But for me, I mean, I'm focused on this weekend and trying to figure out how to win here. But obviously for me, I've tried to go back to the Xfinity Series, prove what I can do, and try and make the most of it. And you just kind of try and hope it all sorts itself out from there.
So yeah, lots of crazy stuff out there. Like I said, putting it out there, so hopefully the reporters go out there and ask these guys the tough questions. But that's all I got for you on this one. If you made it this far, I would love to have your subscription. If not, I'll just keep making these things. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate you all as well. If you got a question, comment, or what are your theories about it, leave them down below in the comments section. And if you want to help out the channel, visit the merch store. Link is in the description as well. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.